Now, how coined this tactic, a 4-1-3-1-1, and it is kind of a play on our Cabri Athletic save that we are playing at the minute. It is our 4-1-4-1 mastery, but in a slightly different setup here. So we have a sweeper keeper on defend with a tackle harder as the instruction there. Two complete wing backs on attack with cross less often, shoot less often, and to tackle harder for both of these. Two ball playing defenders on defend with dribble more, close down less, and to tackle harder for both of these as well. A ball winning midfielder in defend, and this is kind of centrally into the defensive midfielder position. No additional instructions added onto the ball winning midfielder. Two wingers on attack, just with tackle harder as added on here. Now these are both on the left mid and the right mid position, not the attacking positions here as well. We have a roaming playmaker on support with no additional instructions. An advanced playmaker on attack with pass it shorter as the additional one here, with an advanced forward on attack with tackle harder as the additional instruction. So it is a positive mentality, in possession, fairly wide attacking width, pass into space, play at the defence with focus down the left and on the right, a shorter passing directness with a higher tempo, low crosses in the final third and run at the defence as well. In the transition, it is a counter press and a counter with a roll it out distribution type. Out of possession, it's a high line of engagement, a higher defensive line with trigger the press much more often and to prevent the short goalkeeper distribution. Now we are on the page already for Manchester City. Let's get into today's test. And fantastically, as you can see, we have gone the whole season undefeated as Manchester City. 34 wins, 4 draws, 0 losses, a plus goal difference of 101 with 106 points on the board, 31 points ahead of second place Liverpool. With the player stats, Erling Haaland tops the charts with 46 goals scored. Average rating, Haaland a 7.97 with De Bruyne with a 7.43 in third place. De Bruyne got 18 assists, Kyle Walker got 16, top 2 in the charts for assists in the season. Player of the match, Haaland got 10, Edison with 17 clean sheets, and we never made it onto the yellow card list as well, which always fills me with joy. Now looking at how the team performed across the season, we scored 132 goals, 15 coming from corners. I mean, again, that's 48 more than second place Liverpool. We had the most shots for, which you'd expect as well, and the fewest shots against, so a lot of solidarity with this. We're shooting a lot, we're not even conceding a lot as well, looking at this. Best pass completion, we're not involved there, but 7th for possession with 54%. We're not involved with the tackles won, but 2nd for dribbles made. We got the most clean sheets with 20, and we conceded the fewest with 31 across the entire season. Now, looking at other competitions, we won the Community Shield, not interested in that. Carabao Cup knocked out in the semi-final to Liverpool. FA Cup knocked out in the 4th round to Liverpool. However, we won the UEFA Champions League as well. We beat Inter Milan at 2-1 in the final, a bit like last year in real life as well, depending on when you're watching this. So a double with Manchester City here. And if we have a look at how we got on in the other rounds as well, we beat AC Milan 6-3 on aggregate in the semi-final. In the quarter-final, we faced Feyenoord and we beat them 5-4 on aggregate as well. There's a lot of high-scoring goals in the Champions League here. A 7-1 against Porto in the round of 16. And how did we get on in the group stage as well? We actually finished second. We lost one game in this one, and that was to Real Madrid 3-1. But Real Madrid also lost to ourselves, so I'm not going to go too hard on it there. But I think fantastic achievement so far in the leagues with this. Looking at the schedule, now we know we didn't lose in the league, so let's see kind of how we did perform across the whole season, and a lot of goals have been scored, as we can see. Started off with a fantastic victory against Liverpool 2-0. We beat Fulham 5-0 and Man United 2-0 as well. A 4-4 with Tottenham, a 6-2 against Arsenal, a 7-0 against Brentford, a 4-0 against Burnley, 6-0 against Chelsea. I mean, there's a lot of goals scored in this. Kind of petered off towards the end of the season, but you know, we beat Arsenal 4-0, 2-0 to Wolves, 6-0 to West Ham, 5-1 against Forest, and we drew 4-4 with Sheffield United in the last game of the season as well. So yeah, a fantastic achievement with this tactic here. And if we look at how we did perform across the season, Haaland scored 60 goals with 3 assists. Kevin De Bruyne, 23 goals and 15 assists. Bernardo Silva, 19 and 15. Grealish, 18 and 12. Julian Alvarez, 17 and 2. Matthias Nunez, 15 and 14. A fantastic season for him. And Phil Foden getting 14 and 14 as well. Absolutely fantastic. Now we're going to go to Bayern Munich and let's see if we can replicate this. Now with Bayern Munich, sadly, we did lose 3 games in this season, but we also won the league by 16 points, 25 wins, 6 draws and 3 losses for our Bayern Munich team, a goal difference plus of 81, which matches our points accrued across the season. Looking at the player stats, Harry Kane got 41 goals across the season, topped the average rating with 7.78, with Kingsley Coman with 7.52 in second place. Coman got 16 assists, topping the league, and Joshua Kimmich got 12 assists in second place as well. Harry Kane, 9 player of the matches, topping the charts there. We're not involved with the clean sheets, not sure kind of what's happened here, but for the yellow cards, Joshua Kimmich has made it into 3rd place. Now the fact that we haven't made it onto the clean sheets, we must have scored so many goals this season. And we scored 108, so not as many as I thought. 10 of these coming from corners as well. We had the most shots for in the competition, and second fewest shots against with 235. We're not involved in the pass completion, but again 54% for average possession. Most tackles won, we're not there, but we topped the dribbles made. Second for clean sheets with 14, so we must have had an issue with our goalkeeper. And we also conceded the second most, or second fewest in the season with 27. Looking at other competitions, we won the German Super Cup, but knocked out the DFB Pokal to Bayer Leverkusen, and was also knocked out in the round of 16 of the Champions League to Atletico Madrid. Now, we know we lost 3 games in the Bundesliga, and we scored a load of goals. Let's see how we got on. Now, drew with Werder Bremen, not a fantastic start, but beat Augsburg 5-0. Borussia Mönchengladbach beat them 5-2, then we lost to Bayer Leverkusen 2-3. To be fair, we lost to Dortmund 2-0, and we lost to Union Berlin 2-0 as well. So we got our losses out of the way early on in the season. We beat Bochum 5-0, Freiburg 5-0, Darmstadt 8-0, a 7-1 against Cologne, 7-0 against Werder Bremen. Okay, some batterings has happened here. A 3-0 against Bochum, 3-1 against RB Leipzig, a 6-0 against Dortmund. That's scary, very scary. A demolition job against them, and we beat Wolfsburg 5-0 as well. Looking at the squad and how the squad performed, I mean, Harry Kane got 52 goals across the season, 4 of those assists as well. Leroy Sané, 15 and 10. Thomas Muller, 14 and 10. Jamal Musiala, 11 and 10 as well. A fantastic, fantastic achievement from the squad. Our next case study is going to be with Paris Saint-Germain. Let's get into that test. Now, I said it is an elite level tactic. Paris Saint-Germain, we've won Ligue 1 with 1 loss across the season. That's very sad to see. 28 wins, 5 draws, 86 goal difference in our favour, with 89 points on the board as well. Kylian Mbappe, 21 goals in the league, top the charts, with Kolo Muani in second place with 20. Average rating, Mbappe 7.47, with Nuno Mendes with 7.43, with Zaire Emery getting 15 assists, topping the assist chart as well. We're not involved in the player of the matches, but Donnarumma got 15 clean sheets, topping the charts there, and Manuel Ugarte got 10 yellow cards in joint second place as well. Now, as we performed across the season, another 100 plus goals scored, 110, 7 of these coming from corners. Most shots in the division with 567, second for the fewest shots against as well. We made it into the pass completion, that's nice to see, 87% on there, and we've also dropped a percentage to 53% possession across the season. We're not involved for most tackles won, but top for dribbles made, top for clean sheets, and also top for fewest conceded with 24 across the season. Other competitions, Champions League, again, was knocked out by Atletico Madrid, that's Bayern, and Paris Saint-Germain, knocked out by Atletico. In the French Cup, we won